The Mastermind of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. Narrated by Peter Silverleaf. 1. A Letter. Helium, June 8th, 1925. My dear Mr. Burroughs, it was in the fall of 1917, at an officers' training camp, that I first became acquainted with John Carter, warlord of Barsoom, through the pages of your novel, A Princess of Mars. The story made a profound impression upon me, and while my better judgment assured me that it was but a highly imaginative piece of fiction, a suggestion of the variety of it pervaded my inner consciousness to such an extent that I found myself dreaming of Mars and John Carter, of Deatoris, of Tars Tarkas, and of Woola, as if they had been entities of my own experience rather than the figments of your imagination. It is true that in those days of strenuous preparation there was little time for dreaming, yet there were brief moments before sleep claimed me at night, and these were my dreams. Such dreams! Always of Mars, and during my waking hours at night my eyes always sought out the red planet when he was above the horizon, and clung there seeking a solution of the seemingly unfathomable riddle he has presented to the Earthman for ages. Perhaps the thing became an obsession. I know it clung to me all during my training camp days, and at night, on the deck of the transport, I would be on my back gazing up into the red eye of the god of battle, my god, and wishing that, like John Carter, I might be drawn across the great void to the haven of my desire. And then came the hideous days and nights in the trenches, the rats, the vermin, the mud, with an occasional glorious break in the monotony when we were ordered over the top. I loved it then, and I loved the bursting shells, the mad, wild chaos of the thundering guns, but the rats and the vermin and the mud, God, how I hated them. It sounds like boasting, I know, and I am sorry, but I wanted to write to you just the truth about myself. I think you will understand, and it may account for much that happened afterwards. Here came at last to me what had come to so many others upon those bloody fields. It came within the week that I had received my first promotion and my captaincy, of which I was greatly proud, though humbly so, realizing as I did my youth the great responsibility that it placed upon me, as well as the opportunities it—
Sample complete. Ready to continue?